G'day awesome people and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution playthrough. Oh my dear god, that's actually quite a big mouthful now that I've said that out loud. But anyways, in the previous episode, which was the very first episode, if you haven't checked it out already, we kind of went through just how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Itself and a couple of shenanigans and mechanics on how to actually play both this game and, as I said, just Yu-Gi-Oh! In general. So not much really happened besides me kind of getting, oh, actually no, that didn't happen at all. I didn't get salty at all. No, I just had problems with one duel, that's it, and we're not totally going to do that duel again in this episode. Alrighty-o, so yes, we are going to kind of go back to that duel we had issues with in the previous episode, and if, as I said, if we don't win that one, we are going to continue on with the single player. So for those of you who actually did not catch the previous episode, as I said, might be worth checking out because I do go through how to actually play this game, what this whole game is all about. And for those of you who have played like the previous Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy thingamajiggy would be very familiar with this game. I don't really think you need the whole rundown on this game. Basically just added on Vrains and the new cards and that was basically it. But apparently, allegedly, I gotta say that out loud because this is what I've heard through the grapevine. This game is getting an update, so it might actually add on some extra things like new cards, new campaign for Vrains and all that, which I haven't got to at all. Even in my own playthrough for this, I haven't yet just go that far into the game, so... And that's all like alleged through the grapevine and all that. I kind of hope they do because I would like to see some of the new cards added to this game. Cards like, actually I don't think that's in the TCG yet, but I know in the OCG there's like Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon or something like that, which apparently has a really good effect, which would be brilliant, by the way, for like my Blue Eyes deck that I use on my main account and all those other fun stuff. Anyway, let's get into it. We're currently doing the Dueling Monsters campaign at the moment, and as I said, the Duelist Kingdom itself was the tutorial for this kind of era of dueling, as well as how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Itself in its basic format, kind of like Master Rule 1, I do believe it was called at the time. And as I said, it was very simplistic, kind of just to get you into the whole steam of everything. And then we did Heart of the Cards, which is episode 1 of the anime. So yes, this does take replays from the actual anime itself and kind of like drill it down into its most simplistic form. And that was definitely not proper English there at all, but we're rolling with it. Alright, and the other good thing about this game too is you can do reverse. So instead of playing through as Yugi Moto and obliterating, which definitely did not happen by the way in the previous episode, we get to play as Kaiba and use his Blue Eyes deck up against Yugi, and that happens with all the rest of the characters as well. So you can play as your main protagonist of that time in the era, and then you get the chance to play the opposing person in their particular deck. So yeah, I do actually quite like that particular aspect of the game, and that's something I didn't really go over in the previous episode, was like what type of aspects of this game I actually really do enjoy and what aspects I don't enjoy. The first aspect I don't enjoy, I'm going to definitely put this up here, is the music. I've played like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game for the iPad, and the music in it is absolutely killer. I love the music in it, and unfortunately there's only 2 tracks that really play in this game, and it gets very boring and very repetitive very quick, and it does not fit some of the duels. Like, you get it to those really epic duels, like, obviously there's like Yugi versus Kaiba with the 2 Egyptian gods, and music's just dun, 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 instead of like something really epic to kind of suit the mood. It's just, nah, just not up there where it should be. I could have actually played Legion and then it's knocked out that card, but it's not to say that this card is going to be something like Shadow Spell or Spellbinding Circle as well, so we could have actually lost Legion there, so I might keep that there for now. I'm definitely going to play Shadow Spell. Stop Defense can stay back for a little bit until we get Blue Eyes. But yeah, that's kind of like one of the main aspects of this game I don't like. In regards to its crashing and all that, I think that's just going to get fine-tuned eventually with all the updates and everything like that, so I'm not going to make a big complaint about that as of yet. But I will definitely mention it that there is some crashes going on at the moment with the game. But as I said, hopefully the updates do fix that. Oh no! Shadow Spell is one of these type of effects where it just keeps going. Do you want to activate this card? Do you want to activate this card? Do you want to activate this card with every single step? Oh no! Oh wait, is it? Hold on, what's it asking me? Yeah, it's asking me to activate. No! I think there's a way of turning that off, but it's so annoying when that happens. I can, in a way, I guess, use Mesmeric Control now to like... Oh, that's only during my next opponent's turn. That's it. Well, that's kind of annoying. Now I could play Legion. Because it's bound to like happen that Yugi's just going to use Dark Hole or Raigeki. I think he's going to got one Raigeki, which is great. But he's got 2 Dark Holes, so that's bad. As well as like a whole bunch of other things to like be annoying. There's I knew it! I was like, it's probably Spellbinding Circle, so... That is just going to prevent me from swapping and actually doing battle. That's fine. Well, I'm still protecting my life points until he whips out the Dark Hole, that is. He does have Heart of the Underdog, and for those who don't know what Heart of the Underdog is, it's very, very powerful in Exodia decks. All it does really is just, every time you draw a vanilla monster, which is the yellow cards, it allows you to draw another card again, and you can have as many of these bad boys on the field. You can have 3 of them and you draw an extra 3 cards, basically. It's, as I said, it's very powerful, and if you draw another vanilla card out of that, you can draw another 3 cards, so on and so forth. And he popped the Swords of Revealing Light. Actually, now that I think about it, I probably should have popped... Oh, then again, I got Stock Defense if I really wanted to do that. I got Ancient Rules. Yeah, this is getting really, really annoying. Oh, wait, hold on. I can just do this. I can go set with Trap Master and just get rid of Spellbinding Circle, and that is going to remove the Legion Trap. If I do have a Pull D spell, which is in this deck, I'm going to definitely use that on Snatch Steel. And then when that happens, I can probably just use Stop Defense at that point and then just get rid of the Giant Soldier Stone for some life point damage. I think that's a good plan. Like, I think that's really, well, besides obviously using it on like a card where Blue Eyes White Dragon would obliterate, that would be the only other reason why I'd feel Stop Defense is in this deck. It's mainly there to try and get some life point damage. Or stop like some, yeah, here we go. Go for it, baby. Go for it, baby. I mean, I can't attack at the moment because Swords of Revealing Light for another two of my standby phases, but that's fine. Oh my god. Oh wait, why should be using this? Shadow Spell? Hello? Just to shut that damn thing up. And plus it's put it at 600 and you're gonna go bye-bye. That's released my Legion. Trap Master can go Salutation. Oh, for peace sakes! So, well, there goes one Dark Hole. It's not Battle Phase anymore, that's alright. It's just Maze Phase 2. That's why I said main Phase 2 is kind of annoying, because if they're in a position where they can't do anything, they just blow their entire fill up with Dark Hole instead. And I can't do anything. There, as I said, that's... I hate that card, because you can't really do anything with it. And I'm gonna get destroyed either way by setting hits of me giant, so I guess I'm just going to put on the field to protect my life points. I'm probably still going to take damage regardless. That's annoying. As I said, if that Mesmeric Control just meant that they could not attack at the same time for the next turn, it would actually be worth playing. Oh no, there's Dark Magician in his hand. I need to keep that in mind because he can easily play that with 2 cards. That's fine. Kind of annoying though, I had to play Shadow Spell on like Soldier of Stone and just have it be blown up the next turn, or just the very next phase. Oh, that's fine, because now we've got Aquamador. I mean, heck, he can go for another... Oh, there's just going to be one problem, though, because he can just set out... It didn't matter anyways. I'm going to need, like, Blue Eyes now. I just put myself in a really bad position. Like a terrible position. I'm just gonna have to go with it because I know he's got Dark Magician in his hand. He's gonna summon that. Yeah, that ends. I couldn't even do anything anyways because I couldn't destroy anything because Swords of Revealing Light was on the field. So, I was in a bit of a problem there. Like, yeah. I just realized then I was like, oh right, I couldn't even do anything regardless, and I just smacked my cast into my knee. Right. Monster Reborn? Oh no! No. He's gonna do me dirty here. He's gonna like not suck. What? He didn't put Dark Magician on the field. If anything, he just put 4 cards on the field. Okay. I was kind of hoping he'd play Dark Magician, because then if I drew Ancient Lamp, I could have just redirected it into Dark Magician, make the 2 of them crash, and get rid of 2 cards with 1 stone, but that's not gonna happen. Or 2 cards with 1 card, but yeah, not gonna happen. Okay, that could be anything. Oh, what's left? It happened! It happened! Watch him gonna have something to stop it. Summoners are, now we can bring out Blue Eyes White Dragon, because it allows me to bring a card over level 5 or more into my hand. Then we play Ancient Rules, which of course refers to like the old times where you didn't have to sacrifice or anything, and just plop a level 8. Sorry, it was like plop a card down without sacrificing. I think it has to be over a certain level. Level 5 or higher, yeah. Then, what we can do is play Mesmeric Control, and we can always... Oh, okay. It doesn't apply to 1, it applies to all of them. That's fine. Watch him have a trap card. I so hope he doesn't. Yes, he didn't. Woo! And he can't change his battle position, so they're stuck in attack, and I can just knock him out. But, oh no, even if he summons Dark Magician, he can't take it out because it's 2,500 versus 3,000. Or, at the very worst luck, I can get obliterated. Kaiser, that's fine. Okay, no obliterate. Or that happens, I just completely forgot that he'd set down Dark Hole. Of course he sets down Dark Hole! I'm in so much trouble again. Like, I'm back in a really desperate situation where he's got a Dark Magician in his hand, I've got no cards on the field, I've got no cards usable in my hand. And I've already used my Ancient Rules. And I'm pretty sure all of my Aqua Madoor is already in the graveyard too. I have no way of reviving anything from the graveyard in this deck. And I think this might be dead. I can't summon anything. What's the very worst he can do on this 1 turn? I might be able to survive, I may not. Let's just see what happens. Kaiser? Well, yeah, it's Kaiser or Kaiser, but 1,800 attack, alright. I have like 1 more turn to get something in my hand to just turn this around, otherwise it's a surrender. Judgment! I need at least 1 card sacrifice for that. Well, I got Snatch Steal, that's alright, that's a decent card. We're moving on because we're just gonna keep losing, and I don't particularly want that for the first couple of episodes. Anyways, we're moving on into Duelist Kingdom. After his win against Seto Kaiba, Yugi was puzzled to receive a package from Maximilian Pegasus, the creator of Duel Monsters. Inside the box was a videotape. Yugi inserted the tape into the VCR. Who the hell uses the VCR these days? And Pegasus' face popped up on the TV screen. Greetings, little Yugi. I am Maximilian Pegasus. I have heard some terribly interesting things about you. Your impressive defeat of Seto Kaiba intrigued me so much that I've decided to investigate your amazing dueling skills personally. Right here and right now, we shall hold a special duel. Suddenly, strange and arcane magic froze time so that no one could move except for Yugi. This dark dimension we're is known as the Shadow Realm, I can't read at the moment. Wow, I should probably put my glasses on. A mystical place where incredible monsters can be summoned and the impossible is quite possible. Tell me, Yugi, do you believe there is magic in these cards? Don't you know you invented this game? What if I told you I didn't? Huh? In ancient times, the Egyptians called this the Shadow Game. Powerful pharaohs would hold mystical jewels in other dimensions, just as we're doing now. But instead of cards, they battled with real monsters and real magic. The magical forces were so powerful that the Egyptians lost control of them and nearly destroyed the entire world. It's a good story, but those monsters can't be real. These monsters are very real, and also quite dangerous. Yugi boy, you are quite entertaining. The way you scowl and sneer is so defiant yet so helpless, and so completely ignorant of the power of your Millennium Puzzle. Yugi looked down at the Millennium Puzzle that he wore around his neck. The power of my puzzle? 5,000 years ago, a powerful pharaoh locked the magic of the Shadow Games away in 7 mystical Millennium items. 7 items? You're saying that my puzzle's one of them? Yes, and there are mystical energies locked within it. Magic that could change your life forever if you only knew how to unleash it. As the two dueled, it seemed that Pegasus knew every move Yugi was going to make before he did. Despite this disadvantage, Yugi mustered all of his skills and nearly won, but Yugi ran out of time when the time limit passed. Oh yeah, we completely forgot to mention this was a timed duel. It was like, what was it, 10 minutes they had to duel, or 15 minutes, one of the two? And just as the time finished, if Yugi's attack went through to the Kamari dragon, Yugi would have actually won. I have taken the measures of your talents this day, Yugi Moto, and when next we duel, we shall play for far higher stakes. I'm done with your games. You presume I'm giving you a choice in the matter, but I'm not, for I also possess one of these 7 Millennium Eyes, the all-powerful Millennium Eye. A Millennium Eye? That's right, Yugi boy. I'll show you the true extent of its magic. I have found that given the proper incentive, anyone can be made to play my game. The power of the Millennium Eye lashed out and stole Grandpa's soul. Yugi could only watch in horror. Yugi! Grandpa! We will do again, Yugi. How else will you ever reclaim your grandfather's soul? Yugi had no choice but to compete in Pegasus Duelist Kingdom tournament so he could get his grandfather's soul back. At Duelist Kingdom, each duelist was given 2 star chips, which they could wager against other duelists on the island. Whoever could earn 10 star chips gained entry into the tournament finals, where they would compete for 3 million grand prize and the chance to duel Pegasus himself. For his first duel, Yugi would face up against the conniving Weevil Underwood, a duelist from whom he had a bit of history. While riding the boat to Duelist Kingdom, Weevil took Yugi's precious Exodia cards, thanked the ancient Egyptian gods, and threw them into the ocean. So when Yugi spied Weevil on the island, he chased after him into the woods. "Welcome," said the spider to the fly. "You flew right into my trap. It's time you answer for destroying my Exodia cards, Weevil." "Can't you let bygones be bygones? Hee. "Weevil, it's time you find out if you're as good as dueling as you are as running away." "Was I simply running away or cleverly weaving you into my web?" "It's time to duel." I couldn't separate the two voices there, I'm so sorry. Alright, story deck, here we go. So we're up against Weevil Underwood, which is the insect user. Now I need my glasses because I can't read apparently without them. Well then again, as we found in Extreme Ruby, I can't read properly with glasses or without glasses. So we won the rock, paper, scissors, we're going second. So in this particular deck, it's not quite the anime deck because there's a few surprises in this deck we're going to learn if we actually do see them in this duel, that is. Oh, not a bad opening hand there. We've got Curse of Dragon, Polymerization, so we just need Gaia the Fierce Knight, and then we can play Gaia the Dragon Champion. We also have Beaver Warrior, we have Taurike, Mystical Elf. Oh, we got Horn of the Unicorn, so when equipped we do gain, what's that say? I can't read on my 700 attack and 700 defense. So we can bulk up our defense or attack on any of our Pokemon, so we can use it to gain 2,700 defense on Mystical Elf, or we could do something like 1,900 on Beaver Warrior, 1,900 again. What would be better, just going for straight offense or defense? Because there is going to be, like, if you do remember from the anime, there is the Bug Eater. Or Man-Eater, sorry, or Bug-Eater, or Man-Eater, or Man-Eater Bug. Sorry, that's it, it's Man-Eater Bug, that's it. When flipped, it will destroy the Pokemon, like, not Pokemon. Damn it, I mentioned Pokemon once in this series and I say it again. Will destroy any card on the field, so it's not exactly the card that is versing it, because obviously then Man-Eater Bug does get destroyed, or unless of course they're attacking with the most powerful card, that can happen. There is one downside to Horn of the Unicorn though, is it does return to the top of our deck, which means we're obviously going to draw that again instead of drawing another card. It will prevent deck outs, which is great, but there are of course, like as I said, a ton of disadvantages to that. I might actually go like heavily offensive in this duel, so I'm going to play Beaver Warrior in attack mode and then activate Horn of the Unicorn to give Beaver Warrior 700 attack to give it up to 1,900 attack, and then that way we might be able to get Curse of Dragon out and then go for 2,700 attack instead of 2,000 with Horn of the Unicorn, because when we sacrifice or tribute... why is that on the field? Well, he can't do anything as of yet, because he can't... I actually don't think he can do anything with that unless it's equipped to Petite Moth Is it just Petite Moth or is it a couple of other cards? I think it's just Petite Moth from memory. But anyways, I can actually now sacrifice this turn, but I'm not going to get Horned Unicorn. Oh, I got Dark Magician, so I could always hold off, but as I said, there is a slight issue with that. So I'm actually going to go with Cursed Dragon, because that way if we do draw Gaia, we can use Polymerization straight off the bat. And get Gaia the Fierce Gaia the Dragon Champion. I really can't talk at the moment. So yeah, we're now going to not do anything there, but we can take out this card unless it's Man-Eater Bug. If it is, then that's an issue. So we're going to launch it. No, I didn't mean to hit that. Oh, why did it do that? I did hit across on my controller, but it actually went back to Cocoon of Evolution because I rushed it. That is a problem, because sometimes it will automatically put your cursor on something you don't want it on, and then you just go to hit across thinking it will go across, but it's not gonna, so damn it. Alright, that's fine. I can get rid of Cocoon of Evolution now with Horn of the Unicorn. I'm gonna be at 20. It's just a shame I would have actually been... Weevil would have been down one card anyways. So he would have been down to 1 now if I actually knocked out that previous card. Oh, I didn't summon this turn, did I? Oh, well, that was a derp. Whoops. I might actually just set a card in defense mode for now, just a little bit of extra line of defense, just in case a Man-Eater Bug does come out and destroys Cursed Dragon, because I'm going to need something on the field just to protect. Alright, end phase there, which is great. Horned Imp. 1300 attack. Yeah, we might do that. I'm going to summon that. And then that way I've got 2 cards to attack, and then next turn I can just... I could either just sacrifice or tribute summon Dark Magician, or I can set up another card like a Torike and then oh my god, another one. Annoying! I'm kind of lucky at the moment though, he hasn't summoned Forest, which is his field spell. So there's something a little bit different compared to the anime. In the anime, the field spell was already activated, which means these cards would have been getting a field boost. But at the moment, that's not good. Please don't use the card I think you're going to use. Please don't use the card I think you're going to use. Please don't use the card. Yeah, you're already face down. That's not good. That's not good. That's far from good. That's far from good. That's far from good. Alright, obviously you didn't have that card in the anime. So that's the card I was a little bit worried about, is Cocoon of Ultra Evolution. So when an insect card is attached with any equipped card, by the way, you can just use that and then tribute that card with the equipped spell on it. It just summons out a insect monster. So, oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Because now Horn of the Unicorn is going to go straight to the top of my deck, which means I can't draw any new cards. Now I'm going to be stuck in a little bit of a cycle here. So, obviously that's going to get destroyed by Perfectly Ultimate. That's going to obviously get hit, but as for now, I need a backup plan now. I need some type of plan, and I don't have one. I might just set that. Like, I need to, like, badly just stall, that's it. I think there's another Cursed Dragon in this deck. I've never seen Guy at this point. So he just threw it a Perfectly Ultimate, that's interesting, but I think when he plays Cocoon of Ultra Evolution, he can easily get an insect out of his deck. Alright, so left flank damage there. But he will just use, yeah, an Asta's Borkin. Unfortunately too, he just used Forest, so he just gave his cards a bit of... Oh, I got Wasteland, nice. So that's just going to give my cards a boost. So Dinosaur, Zombie, and Rock Monsters will get a boost, which means I can, if I draw a Soldier of Stone, I can kind of get a little bit of an advantage here, but not much. I just realized too, I have nothing to use. Oh no. Will I survive another attack? I don't think I am. That's a surrender. That's unfortunate. Alright, Asta was just barking. So yeah, destroy field spells with burning land to keep insect type monsters from growing. Well, you know, that's good and all, but we never drew the damn card, as we all saw, so... I didn't mean to do that. Oh yeah, skip that. So back in we go. This was actually quite a hard duel for me, even when I first played this game. Alright, second to go, so unfortunately we're going first. Oh, that's kind of... I guess it's both a good and bad. We do have Monster Reincarnation, so discard 1. We do have some Rebirth in this deck. Not much. Just something, that's it. Well, I kind of only have one choice at this point. One thing we can do... Oh my god, Asta. Is do this. So once that gets flipped up, we can use Horn of the Unicorn, because it only works on face-up monsters at this point. Okay, what's Weevil going to respond with? Howling Insect. When this card is destroyed, it's said to... Oh my god, Asta. She's only barking because, like... Well, she can come see me, but the problem is, though, like, she wants to actually see someone else, but she can't. Alright, I'm going to use Horn of the Unicorn there on Mystical Elf, and that's all I can do for now. One thing I want to try and do is if I can get some way of destroying Perfectly Ultimate Insect, I can use Monster Reborn on it and bring that back from Weevil's graveyard. Or he might discard it, because he did discard it previous duel. It's not to say he's not going to do it again, though. I do have Curse of Dragon in my hand. He's going to actually sacrifice that, go straight into Hercules Beetle. So that's not going to do anything at this point. The good thing is, though, I actually have Wasteland up, which means my Mammoth Graveyard will get a boost. It's just not going to be enough, though. So if I had Horn of the Unicorn on Mammoth Graveyard, I'd just go through and just destroy that, but that's not going to happen. Alright, end phase. And the other downside with Monster Reincarnation is I can only use it on my own graveyard and it just goes straight to my hand instead of the field. So it is a little bit of a weaker Monster Reborn. How much does Wasteland give us? Only 200? Yeah, it's only 200. See, the old days it would have given like 500, like that weird calculation that they did in the actual anime. Now, there's no point in me actually playing a card, is there? Until I get like some way of powering up these cards. Or I just attack that face down defense and figure out what it is. Because then that way, as soon as we know that it's that, which is the Cocoon of Evolution, was what I'm referring to, we then know like if we should start fearing. Oh, it is too. It's the only problem with this particular Weevil deck. It's upgraded and it does only rely on that Cocoon of Ultra Evolution, which is, in my opinion, a little bit overpowered considering, like, all things. So I do take another 100 life points. Woo! Hello. Asta's playing with a little toy. So if you hear any squeaks or barks, it's just my dog. Hey, we finally got Burning Land. Oh, well, that's useless at this point. Or do I get rid of that with a Tribute Summon because I can't do anything at this point? Get my Horn of Light back, because that'll go straight to the top of my deck. And I can actually get rid of things at this point. Because then I get rid of Hercules Beetle, and then when Horn of Light comes back, I can just destroy Cocoon of Evolution. But the problem is, though, I probably will run into the same issue I had before, where he just uses Cocoon of Ultra Evolution, and just brings out Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. So another card goes face down. 3 cards in the field, no equips, no fields at the moment. So Horn of the Unicorn is now back. We're going to equip that to that, and then we're going to get rid of Cocoon of Evolution. So that's his biggest defense down. There might be another one on the field, most likely. And by the way, that Cocoon of Ultra Evolution, if I didn't already mention it, it doesn't just work on Cocoon of Evolution, that works on any insects at all. Doesn't have to be Cocoon of Evolution, which makes it, as I said, quite... Uh-oh, that's a problem. That could be Cocoon of Ultra Evolution if it's an equip card that he would have just... Now it doesn't need Polymerization. Are you serious? If I get Polymerization, I can get the card I need. But that's not going to happen just yet. So now we've got to hope for the heart of the cards. Right, there's Petite Moth. He could have equipped Cocoon of Evolution to that and then start that time down. Or that timer, which is like 5 turns or 7 turns or something like that. If it's undisturbed, it then goes into Perfectly Ultimate Great Moth. But what's the bloody point when the whole gimmick... When the gimmick of this deck is... Oh no! Oh, come on. And you can use that. Oh, it's a quick. Oh, that's not fun. It's a quick play. Can I still use polymerization? I'm pretty sure I can still use polymerization from. Oh. And Horn of the Unicorn went to the top of my deck, which means I ain't gonna draw anything new. I need. Well, I can use Monster Reborn, I guess, but I was kind of hoping he would discard a card. He did use Graceful Charity. Can I kind of pull something up my ass there? Or I can use that, send... It's still not going to matter. I need Polymerization. I was going to say, can I like force a card into my graveyard with Monster Reincarnation and then use Monster Reborn? Nothing at all. I got nothing. How can I pull myself out of this situation? I generally just don't think I can. Without a polymerization, I can't do anything. Gaia would bring me up to 3,000. It's still a little bit short. There are any field spell. That's the thing. There's no field spells. I would only take 500 damage. That's it. I could potentially force Gaia into the graveyard, but again, as I said, it's only 3,000 attack. I'm a little bit short. I think I've lost again. And it's a warrior type, so I'm not going to get a boost of any sort anyway. Rock. I got nothing. I think this is another surrender. Yep, this is another surrender. I just generally can't do anything. Like, I can take out a monster, but that's it. I'm just going to get destroyed again. I got pot of greed, yay. Alright, let's go again. This is super annoying. This is not easy. Because if you don't get the right cards, you basically can't do anything, whereas it's a custom deck, yeah, that's fine. You can easily just build the deck around a particular gimmick and win off that, like I've done in the past. I think this might have been where I've actually started using custom decks. Just kept ooh, that's not a bad hand. Not a bad hand at all, because if I had some way... two garbage cards just got thrown into the graveyard. Sandgame, what can I throw out with like less than 1,500? Like, I can easily get Dark Magician into the graveyard. Once I get Monster Reborn, I can easily just use that. But the whole gimmick really is just Burning Land and Guy the Dragon Champion and Horn of the Unicorn. So Wasteland definitely goes down first. I guess we just use that and see if I can bring out Mammoth Graveyard at this point. And then from there go like Winged Guardian, Dragon of the Fortress. Or the other thing I can do is... No, Soldier of Stone still works underneath those conditions too. That's cool. I might be able to bring that out for a nice defense. Like just a... Oh no, you're kidding. Not turn 1. I was gonna say turn 1, that's a bit strong. I have quite a lot of options. Like I could... I said I'd make it 1,400, but that's 2,200. Karibo... Yeah, I don't really have much of an option here, do I? I'm gonna go Soldier of Stone, like 2,200 defense. It's quite a good start anyways. Because yeah, I'm gonna get whooped here. And that gives me like some stalling. Oh, now I just need Polymerization. Again, I'm in this situation. Alright, so when that gets flipped up, it's 2,200 defense, unless, of course, Cocoon of Ultra Evolution comes out, and I'm screwed. Again. Alright, battle phase, no quick plays, which is good. Alright, he can't do anything to that particular card, so there, that's gone. Yeah, I'm stuttering now. Mirror Force, hey! That time you poke your little face out of nowhere. Alright, we can finally do something. So, what I can do is... Should I wait? Because I can get rid of a card at this point. I don't want to use... I'm just going to get rid of Big Ant, because I know Howling Insect has an effect. So bye-bye to that. That's one less card for him anyway. If I get Monster Reborn at that point and I destroy his Perfectly Ultimate, I'm just going to bloody Monster Reborn that onto the field. He should be able to use forest at that point. Oh wow, he's being very, very... he loves pairing up that whatchamacallit beetle. That whatchamacallit beetle, that's what we're calling it now. Celtic Guardian. 1400, so we could always use that. I know at this point he's like destroying some of my cards, but I kind of just want to stall at this point. Until I get like another mystical elf. Bye. And plus it also means like, we're kind of just getting rid of cards off the field too. What's he gonna do? This is a big think from Weevil. I think the game might have just slightly frozen. There we go. The NPC was thinking quite a lot there. It's like, ooh. Ah, here we go. 1. That's fine. Right, so bring back the whatchamacallit bug. I actually don't know if that goes to like the top of the deck or just shuffles into the deck. But anyways, that's happened. And we got polymerization. Are you serious? This is like the perfect setup. Oh, hell yeah. Hi. Right, bring this onto the field. And even without Horn of the Unicorn, I can still get rid of that perfectly great moth. And unfortunately, because of new rulings, he has to go there. Boom. So what should happen now if the AI works the way I think it works? It should put these monsters into attack position, because I've got no other cards on the field except for like a card in my traps. Ooh. Alrighty, I like. Sure, you can do that. Go for it, mate. Go for it. Go for it. I totally don't have a mirror force on the field for you. Bye. Alright, we finally turned this around. I can do something. It's like, oh, I better be recording. Oh, lovely. Magnifique there. Horn of the Unicorn, just what we want. And we're going to boost that up to 3,300. Battle phase and go for 3,300 direct life point damage. We'll see. I kind of wish I could back it up with a few more attack points there, but whatever. Now, if he can't summon anything for this turn, I draw a monster, which probably isn't going to happen at this point. He actually had monsters. Wow. Come on, draw a monster, draw a monster, draw a monster. That's not what I wanted, but come on. I gotta survive one more turn after this. Right, 500. That's all I needed was a monster with more than 500 attack and I would have won because he had nothing on his field, completely defenseless. Come on, baby. End that phase. No, he puts a defense monster down. Of course he does. Come on, monster. That's not a monster card, but we can work with it. Grace for Charity. Draw 3 cards and discard. What is that? No, we got Monster Reborn. Yes, I can pull off the most disgraceful thing ever. Oh, hell yeah. Burning Land we don't want, and Monster Reincarnation, it's whatevers. I'm just gonna play this for the lulz. And then go Monster Reborn, and guess what I'm bringing back? Oh yeah, baby, if you haven't worked it out already, I've already mentioned this. What? Oh, can I not bring it back? Oh, it must not be able to be special summoned. Ah, so much for that strategy. I was gonna bring back Perfectly Great Ultimate. If I'd known that, I wouldn't have got rid of Monster Reincarnation and just brought out Dark Magician instead. Oh well, whatever, I just want Hercules Beetle, then summon that. I'll just be Disgrace and just defeat him with his own card. I'm just gonna destroy that with like my guy, the Dragon Champion, and just knock him out with his own Hercules Beetle. Alright, we won. Good game. Yeah, cheating scumbag. Whew, finally got that done. It's over. I've won.
No, impossible. My moth is unbeatable.
Whew. Yeah, as I said, that's a bloody pain in the ass, that drill. I totally don't like that one at all. The reverse duel's a little bit easier though. Alright, Moth Evolution, we got the new booster pack, which is My Valentine, and we got Cocoon of Evolution, Howling Insect, Resonant Insect, I don't think I pronounced that right, and 1200 battle points. So I'm gonna try this reverse because it should be easier considering how that Weevil's deck, I can't even talk, I'm so sorry. Weevil's deck is quite strong. Like, as you just saw there, it's with Cocoon of Ultra Evolution, all you need is an insect card with any equip card. Doesn't have to be like any of the insect equip cards or anything like that. You just tribute it and just bring out the ultimately great moth. And that's a nice hand I'm looking there. That's a very handsome hand if I do say so myself. I got Forest, Graceful Charity, Cocoon of Evolution, Howling Insect for another, oh, I just got another Cocoon of Evolution. I got Man-Eater Bug to get rid of some cards. Howling Insect, when it goes to the graveyard from battle, we can special summon one insect card with 1500 or less from my deck. Oh man, this is nice looking. Very nice looking. Like, as I said, that's very attractive. So I can basically float into another insect there with that card. I can go for Graceful Charity now, see if I can pick up anything good, which we might do actually. Oh, lovely! I just needed a quick card at this point, so Petite Moth can go adios. I gotta discard 2 cards, don't I? We could always get rid of... The floating effect there is nice. I actually might get rid of Cocoon of Evolution. I know that's probably gonna bite me in the ass again. And could I actually get this from the graveyard? No, I couldn't. Special summon one from your deck. From my deck. It didn't have to be in my hand. So I probably could have actually got rid of this. Because then its other effect is you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one insect monster from your graveyard, shuffle it into your deck to draw 1 card. I could potentially use its floating effect, which I might do actually, because he's got no cards on the field. It's not to say that's not going to be... if it is Mirror Force, then that's good, because it's already gone. No, that's good. So early life point damage, I'm fine with that. Plus, as I said, I've got a floating effect into another insect for free, as long as it's 1500 attack or less from my deck, so I can easily just summon out... Interesting. Oh, Horn of the Yukon. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. As I said, I've got a floating effect, and I can easily just Man-Eater Bug that afterwards. So Howling Insect, and we can go into... Oh, I can actually go into that, and I will just have enough defense to overcome the Winged Dragon, Guardian of the Fortress. So I got 2200 defense now because of Forest. So you're not taking that out. Now I just need an a quick card of any sort. So I can put that into my graveyard if I really wanted to. Walkaboo, so that gets rid of all damage for that turn. And monsters also can't be destroyed by battle. Killer Needle can go. Hercules Beetle can stay, but I do have to do a sacrifice or tribute summon for that. Actually, I might just get rid of that. And then like use Cocoon of Evolution for my next defense. Until I can at least stall at that point and try and get some nice, until I get a quick card, because basically this whole deck revolves around, like, as I said, the Cocoon of Ultra Evolution. And if I really get desperate to try and take out something, I've got Man-Eater Bug in the back. That's damage. I do, like, as I said though, once that goes, the Horn of Unicorn kind of goes in a bit of a loop at that point. So if he does play another one, which I know there's another one in that deck, he will get stuck in a loop of where he has to... Oh, and you know what I can do actually to get rid of it? Because Horn of the Unicorn goes with it. So if he does crash into Man-Eater Bug, Man-Eater Bug will get destroyed. But at the same time, I could always use Walkaboo, which means it doesn't... I take no life point damage, nor can my monsters be destroyed this turn. That goes by, I keep Man-Eater Bug on the field and I can do damage, or I can just let it die because I got big insect. No, I think we're just going to do this. I could always, as I said, go Walkaboo and then just do some very minute damage with it, but I think we're not going to do that. Hi! Bye! Oh, that is actually quick spell. Like quick play. Oh no, I do go bye. I was going to say, I didn't, oh. Right, I'm doing a particular gesture to you, but it's a bit hard when you got a cast on. Oh, I just got another one of these bad boys. Alright, so 1400 attack, it's gonna be 1700 defense. I guess I'm playing defensive at this point because I can't do anything else. Plus, if I play defensive, he does, as I said, as we saw in the previous battle, he does have Mirror Force in his deck. I don't know how many of them he's got though. He just discarded Horn of the Unicorn, so that is one way around it, but he does lose quite a lot of attack though in that process. So if I really, really wanted to seek out and see if he got a Mirror Force, I can easily just sacrifice a weaker monster just to find out. We just got Great Moth, haha. Well, we do have a sacrifice now if I really, really, really needed to. So 1400 attack. Another defense monster. Can I have something like an equip spell at this point? I'm just not drawing what I need. I mean, even so, even if I did get a monster I can attack with, I can't attack. But it's just like, come on. He is doing like some damage to himself. Though, as I said, like, as soon as I get rid of the threat of Mirror Force, I can go full ball on this boy. And he's not gonna like it. I just need an equipped. That is it. The problem is, though, I'm stalling to a point to where he can get cards. Which is not fun. What you doing? Battle phase again. More damage. Well, I definitely have enough attack points there to take out Yugi in one spell swoop. I just need an equip, that's it. Just one equipped. Oh, finally, we finally got ourselves an equipped. So, there's two things we can do here. We can always bait to see if there is a Mirror Force. For that, I'm probably going to test with this. And then that way, no, I'm not going to do it just yet, because it is a quick play, so that's why it's asking that effect. There we go. So I'm only losing one card instead of a 3,000. That's cool. Alright, that was good. Alright, so we removed the threat. The problem is now I need to try and find another equip spell. Alright. Okay, you just swapped his monster into defense position. That's the only reason why that was an attack, was because he knew damn well that he had something to protect his bum. But in this case, he don't know more, and I can easily do this. So I can go... These both have 1400 when they go into attack. And Asta is at it again. She's howling at the moon. Alright, turn change. Let's see what happens here. I generally don't know if Yugi's got any other way. Oh, he still has burning. Uh-oh. Hey, he's gonna do the exact same thing he did to me with Hercules Beetle. He's gonna try and disrespect me with my own card. That's not fun. But as I said, once I get another equipped card, it's basically game over. Petite Moth, what can I do with that? This is going to be a very slow duel. I'm actually losing in cards. I have 19 compared to 28. How did that happen? I guess those graceful charities were like, the ones that really did it. Alright, come on deck, one equipped spell, that's all I ask, one equipped spell. Finally! So play that. And then we can go for the quick play. Cocoon of Ultra Evolution. Go yes to that. Oh, I don't want to play another one, I just want one, that's it. So yes, and get rid of that. Hold on, does that work? No, it wouldn't, because it's not an equipped spell, it's a field spell. Wait, what? Do I only have one? Hold on. Where's the other one? Uh-oh, this is a problem. Oh, there it is there. I'm blind. Like, even with my glasses on, as I said, I still can't read properly. So perfectly ultimate great moth on the field with 3,700 attack. And we can, hold on, I'm gonna go back. I don't think there is any way that Mirror Force can, oh sorry, there's gonna be like no counter to that. So I'm just gonna go boom, 2,300 there. And the next one to go down is going to be that. He's probably gonna whack at defense, that's fine, but at that point I could just swap all my cards into attack position. And the only problem was the fact that I have that in. Oh no, I don't want to use it. No. I was gonna say, hold on, what card is it asking me to use? The only problem when you put like that trap card down is like, it's going to keep asking you every little movement. It's like, do you want to play this card? Do you want to play this card? Do you want to play this card? I don't want to play this card. Resonance Insect. What does this do? If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add one level 5 higher insect monster from your deck to your hand. If this card is banished, you can send one insect type monster from your deck to the graveyard, except for Resonance Insect. I just want to show my card list first, because like I could bring a card back. I think, was it like just an insect card? And target one insect monster, yeah. Show card list. I'm pretty sure I might have accidentally, or just put a, maybe not. No, won't worry about that for now. I'd have nothing to play, are you serious? Hold on, it's not gonna really matter, so let's go summon. And then we're gonna, no. Then we're gonna change attack. And then we go battle position. But did I say battle position? I meant to say battle phase. That's right, I'm so, like, I'm focused at the moment. Get rid of, no! No! He actually had a Mirror Force. He had a second Mirror Force. Hold on, can I do this? Cannot be destroyed by battle? That's not battle, is it? It's a trap, isn't it? It's, hold on. Is it going to work? No, thought so. Oh, that's not good! That's not good. That's not good. That's far from good. I don't know why I asked to bring back my Great Moth. That's interesting. Well, I have a perfectly great moth in my hand. Don't tell me I just lost. Did I seriously just lose? Great. I did not think he would have a second one in his hand. Hornet the Unicorn? It'd be the only way he's gonna get around me is with a Hornet. Interesting. I don't know why he did that. Yeah, can I do it from the hand? Oh, this is gonna be really annoying. How do I get around this is the question. How do I get around this? I don't know if I can, that's the thing. What I will do, though, is if I get another... Oh no! If I even get another turn, that is. I may not get another turn at this rate. Oh. Are you serious? I am not having a good run. It just took me so damn long to get an equip spell. I need... Nah, I generally don't think I can turn this around. I have like these monsters, they're bricks. They're bricks in my hand that I can't use. Alright, well, that's over. That's annoying. Got Wasteland, I got some battle points. Alright, we'll end it off with some card openings. We've got a lot of points at least. I mean, if I can get some cards, I know what deck I want to build because it's going to be the easiest deck to build at this point. And that's going to be the Necro Valley deck. So that will just prevent the opponent from getting cards from the graveyard. It also means some other cool shenanigans as well. I just also need Terraforming, which is like a rare, I think, from memory. And the rare is always like the last one that flips over. So another Exodia, I'm pretty sure I've already pulled that. So it's going to take a little while, unfortunately, but we can still progress in the story at least. That was just Reverse Val that we lost on. I was actually kind of really confident there we're actually going to win that. It was like, oh, we've got this, and then pulls out a second Mirror Force. That's kind of a little bit annoying. That's not kind of annoying, that's quite annoying. So Gear Power, Area B, they're quite good cards, those area limits, A and B. Still haven't really got the cards I want. Brain Controls, that's handy. So flip, flip, flip. Hidden Temple of Necro Valley. Activate on if both the Gravekeeper's monster and Necro Valley on the field. Neither player can special summon monsters except the Gravekeeper's monster. If either a Gravekeeper's monster or Necro Valley is on the field, destroy this card. I should probably be running that card in my deck now that I think about it. As I do have a Necro Valley deck. It's garbage. It's not hot steaming garbage, it's just that, you know, borderline garbage and hot steaming garbage, because I've kind of just built it quickly as a way of getting through the story. I could definitely improve on it a lot, so I'd say that would be one of the cards I'd probably throw in there. There's like Gravekeeper's Servant, I think was like the spell card there as well. I'm so not getting the cards I want at the moment, am I? Another Dark Hole. We got White Hole and Dark Hole in that pool. That's funny. Alright, so Spike Snail, nothing. Well, I did get another Exodia piece, I guess, but still not what I want. Scapegoat, that's kind of alright. I could still kind of use that. During either player's turn, you can discard this card until the end phase. Gravekeeper's monsters you control cannot be destroyed. That's a decent hand trap in a way. Pretty sure from what I just read there, it's a hand trap, which is good because hand traps are a thing. Rivalry of Warlords. Acidic Downpour. Scapegoat. One more pull, and hopefully we get something decent. At the moment, as I said, I'm not really getting... That is a good card. I really like that card, because when Necro Valley is on the field, which is a field spell, that card doesn't get affected by Dark Hole, Mirror Force, it just generally cannot be affected by card effects at all, which is awesome. I don't know about monster effects, because it just says card effects. Link monsters, alright. That said, that basically goes over my head for now. At the moment, what are we up to? Yeah, not looking too fresh, that's for sure. I guess in a way I could always... now that I think about it, there could be some things I could do, because it's like, there is a couple of options to use in regards to custom decks. There is already like fusion decks made, there's already synchro decks made, Pendulum, Exceed, and I think Link might also be made too. I could always use one of those custom decks that the game's already pre-made, instead of like, you know, waiting to make my own. That is an option. We could very well actually explore that in the next episode, actually, as using a couple of custom decks that the game's already pre-made to see if we can get through those. I'm gonna give that a thought, but for now, I was actually gonna see if I can make a Necro Valley deck, but I don't think I'm gonna get all that far at all, just like how I can't speak English. So anyways, that's gonna be it for this episode. I'm gonna go take care of my dog at this point. I don't think I'm gonna be able to record while she's barking the way she is, so I'm gonna see if I can settle her down. If I can't, then, well, gonna be a break, I guess. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode, and until next time, this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, but not forever. Ciao!